Okay, this is my third time recording the video. I happened to turn off the microphone last time, so and it's just not working. My my throat hurts right now. But yeah, well, I really want to make this video, so I want to make this video series. So what we're going to do is this time we're going to be learning about shell and why shell. People need to learn about shell. What shell is shell is just a program that lets you launch another program. That's how you should think about it. Shell is an abstraction in the kernel, so you do not directly talk to the kernel with syscalls, because they are, first of all, difficult to use, and then they are quite dangerous. So you don't want to do that, and you don't want to write a program to launch another program, right? So Dennis Ritchie and people who made Unix, actually thought of shell, which is a really great concept. What they do is, if we echo, so shell launches different programs. For example, shell, every program, like the ls command, is actually not a command. It's a program. It's a binary program, just like, I don't know, Firefox, just like GIMP, just like for the proprietary software users right out there, just like Photoshop, just like Microsoft Word. It is just a program, which what it does, it seems to display everything in a directory to the standard output. That's what ls does. And if you go to cd bin, these are all binary executable programs. And what shell does is, for like, if you have a program right here, you need to namespace it, like you need to give its actual location to launch something. But if you have a program, if we echo shell again that we did last time, user local bin is home local bin is in the program, so we don't need to actually do period slash if we have something in local bin. So if we go cd.local bin, so we have NECLI is a program, so we don't need to do period slash dot local bin, or we don't need to do slash home slash light dot local bin NECLI. We don't need to do stupid things like that. We just need to do, we can just do NECLI and launch the program just like that, pretty easily. And it's not just for shell scripts. If we vim test that, even if it is a shell, even if it is a so how do you write C again? Printf hello backslash n. Is it how you write C, right? So yeah, now there is, if we can cat NECLI out. It's just a normal program. It's just a text shell script. It's a text. So yeah, this is also a text, but this is not a text. It's just a binary thing. We can't read anything here. So this is actually shell. So we get what shell does. And if we launch another shell, if we were here, we need to do, if you remember doing C, we need to do a.out period slash a.out to launch things. But as this is in path, we can just do a dot, it auto completes, it says a.out. So this is what shell does, and shell has specific features. So let's just remove, and that is why the program rm is a program and then there are things like CD is another program. And what Unix philosophy actually is you combine different small programs creatively in such a way that it does something big. For example, if you wanted to make let's say let me think about it. Yeah, I read this somewhere on Quora, I guess. If you wanted to make a voice calling system, then what you could possibly do is first take your voice input from microphone, which is a file basically, and then you want to make it secure, so convert the data into encrypt the data, then send the data into the server with another program like curl. I guess you can do that, and make a proxy, make your computer a server, and your another computer will curl the program, the server that you have sent the encrypted file, and then decrypt it with the password that you and your friend knows, like the thing that you both know, a secret password, and play the audio with FTP. You basically made a what is that called? Modern, very very secured audio recording, the voice calling program with a bunch of with two one-liners, one-liner for server and one-liner for client, and you just launch two of them and you have two-way communication, one for sending, one for receiving. That's how you could do things. So this is how you could like creatively do stuff, make the use of really small programs to do big stuff. This is why shell was actually created. And yeah, we have not talked about pipes. This symbol right here is called a Unix pipe. It is just below the backspace button in case of ThinkPad, in the right of the what's this curly bracket button, and above the new line, the enter button, in case of ThinkPad T14. Like every ThinkPad have modern ThinkPad have this layout, so you know where that is. So this is the pipe, and there are things called, we can send everything in the standard input to a file, we can append them, we can make variables, we can write for loops, we can write while loops, we can write if else statements, we can write case switch statements, and we can use different programs in our path to use simple programs in our path with all these Turing complete features of a modern shell to achieve big things. That is why shell was made by Dennis Ritchie and other people who made Unix. So Unix can never be separated from shell. If you want to be good at any Unix operating system, be it Linux, be it Mac OS, be it FreeBSD, different BSDs, be it GNU/Linux. I'm sorry for calling it Linux. Free software people are angry now. Well, be it any Unix system, you need to be very good at shell for you to actually be able to use the Unix system properly. Because shell is just an abstraction of different syscalls, and that's what shell does. It's an abstraction of syscalls, and it has different programming language features to make scripting a bit more easier. And this is all we have here. So the thing is, if you could pipe it into a different program and make it work, it would probably have been faster than just using the shell, because we're going to talk everything about that later on. In this video, this was just an introduction of shell, and now in the second video we're going to learn about making variables, opening files and stuff, and then opening files is just cat something and just do things, and then in the third, and while loop and for loops, all those normal programming language features we're going to talk about in the next video. And in another video we're going to talk about pipes and redirections, basically those very important things, pipes and redirections. And then in another video we're going to talk about grep, sed and awk, and a little bit about regular expressions, because you really need to know them to actually use shell properly. And you know, it takes you over the roof. You feel another freedom when you know grep, sed and awk with the knowledge of shell scripting, of course. And then after that we're going to do our normal stuff. Our normal stuff is that so making some fun shell scripts to do fun stuff. This is what we've been doing in this channel for a while, and this is what I like. This is my hobby. And these videos are for people who actually do not know what shell is and do not know the concepts of shell scripting. So if you don't know them, you can not understand any of my videos. So if somebody says, I don't know this, I don't know that, then I could just tell them to take a look at this video and the series, those 4 videos or 5 videos that I'm going to make to actually learn different stuff about shell. And I'm going to tell you guys about different man pages. I'm going to tell you guys about the things that you could read on your own, the different little projects that you could do to actually master shell, because it's just, I'm not a master, I'm still just learning, but we could learn together and make fun stuff with shell. And that's all I have in this video. And yeah, this is take a look at this. Yeah, I've recorded the same video different times. And this thing, way record, this is what I'm using. It's a shell script. So it's not a shell script, it's just a single one liner of the command. I'm using WL recorder, but shell just gives you a different freedom. You feel the freedom, you feel freer than ever before when you actually use shell. So that's all I have, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you very much. I'm going to start uploading, I guess, regularly in once or twice a week from now on, so that I don't know, for the YouTube algorithm, I guess. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and I hope you guys have fun doing shell scripts in my next videos, if they are already uploaded. So in this video was basically me talking, telling you guys what shell actually is. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys later on in the next video of the part 2 of this video. Have a great day. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to end video. I'm just gonna end Control